Yeah, hi. So I'm Ankit Bajaj and I'm a qualified chartered accountant and I'm having 12 plus years of industry and training experience. I worked with several multinational companies and currently I provide training for various professional courses like CFA, USCWS, CPA, and also I provide training on IFRS and financial modeling to B schools. So when we teach our students, we use our experience because here the MBA course is little diverse course where what we have to do, we have to use theoretical and practical concepts together. So when we teach finance to the students, we use real data like annual reports. We fetch real stock price to teach finance to the students. So if I take the example of financial modeling subject, there what we do, we take the real annual reports, real financial statement of company, and with the help of those reports, we forecast the numbers. Now, if we want to forecast the numbers, we do a lot of research, and research can be done with the real data. So if students, they know how to do research by using real data, so they will be able to get the accurate result. So fundamental analysis basically means that we do detailed research of company. Let's suppose you want to invest into any company. So what you will do, you will first read about the company, you will check the financial statements of company. After that, you will check the qualitative information of the company, that who is the management of company, how is the management of the company, how they have performed in past years, and after that we will do more research on quantitative data. So in fundamental analysis, we calculate several ratios, we do various kind of analysis, and after that we do the forecasting of financial statement. So fundamental analysis is a combination of qualitative and quantitative research. So there we need to do research on lot of live data. So first of all, I would like to let you know that what is finance. Finance basically means management of fund. So being a finance manager or being a finance aspirant, what is going to be your responsibility? That you have to manage the finance. You have to inform to your company that where they should invest their funds. So for this, we prepare financial model, right? So every financial aspirant, somehow they have to prepare the model. So there are various varieties of financial model which we prepare. So financial model help us in knowing the performance of company, that what is the current performance of company and how company will perform in coming years. We can take very simple example of Zomato Limited. We all know Zomato Limited is a loss-making company. But when it got listed into the stock exchange, they have received valuation of 60,000 crore. How come a loss-making company can receive a valuation of 60,000 crore? Here, what analysts they have done, they have prepared financial model of Zomato Limited. And they found that Zomato Limited will make huge profit in coming years. And this is how they have forecasted the valuation of business. So financial model helps business to understand that where they should invest, right? How they should analyze whether they should start the project or not. So this is how financial model helps businesses. So when students, they pursue the MBA, they get exposure of theoretical and practical concepts. They use industry data to analyze the numbers, right? But if they want career enhancement, if they want promotion into the industry, so they should also pursue some professional courses. So there are various professional courses like CFA, or you can pursue USCPA, USCWS. So these courses will enhance your learning. They will upskill you as per the requirement of industry. So there are various corporates who suggest to the candidates that you should pursue CFA and we will reimburse your fee. So that is the benefit of professional courses. It will give you more learning. So the base of finance is financial statement. If I want to do anything in finance, first I have to read the financial statement. And financial statements, they are dependent on Indian GAAP, which is also known as accounting standards. So if I want to read the financial statements or if I want to read the annual reports, so I should have the great idea about IFRS or accounting standards. So if I know about the accounting standard, that are the rules for preparation of financial statements. So if I know the accounting standards very well, so I will be able to analyze and read the financial statements very easily. Now, if you understand how to read and write the financial statements, then your analysis part will be very easy. Because here, what you have to do, you have to forecast the financial statements. Now, if I do not know how to read the financial statements, then it is impossible for me to forecast the numbers. So that's the reason GAAP plays a very important role in finance domain. Now, if I talk about taxation, so if I take the example of profitable company, so profitable companies, what they have to do, they have to pay the tax. And apart from payment of taxation, there are various compliances, right, which every company has to comply. So we teach taxation and IFRS to our students, so they should be able to understand the compliance part and accounting part in detail. See, every time when we teach our students, we take recent case studies. So last year we have seen the case of Adani and Hindenburg. So Hindenburg is a US-based firm which has put up some allegation on Adani Limited. They have commented that Adani Limited is a fraud company and they are running a lot of shell companies. They are into siphoning of funds. So what we do, we use these kind of case studies and we teach the concepts to the students. So they have commented that Adani, they are into fraud accounting, right? They are doing fraud accounting. So we taught the students that what is fraud accounting. They have spoke about the ratios. So we have connected everything with that real case scenarios. Apart from that, we use several Harvard case studies to teach our students. We use annual reports to teach how to analyze the financial statements. So whenever we teach any subject to the students, we give them assignments. We take a lot of presentations. So we create several groups in the class and we give them one project. We give them live project. So what students they do, they prepare that live project in group. Then they present that project to us. So recently what we have done, we have asked our students to prepare a business model, right? And what they will do, they will present that business model to us. So let's suppose there is a student who wants to start restaurant business. So he will prepare a business model of restaurant business. Then he will showcase us the number that what is going to be the coming profits, what sales company will be able to achieve in coming years, how much investment will be required. So they present these numbers to us. And after that, we ask them some questions, right? So as an investor, we ask them several questions. That what is the business model of your business, right? How you can say that company will achieve this much sales in coming year. So these types of project we give to the students, so they should be able to understand the importance of collaborative learning. See, finance is a very diverse subject where you need to update yourself regularly. Post-COVID, if you will see the situation, so we have adopted technology a lot, right? So if you do not know the technology, you won't be able to compete in finance domain. So usually we keep some budgets for our learning. So on regular basis, what I do, I interact with my industry friends, right, who are working into the industry, and I ask regularly with them that what new things are coming into the finance domain. I ask them that what new thing I should learn. So on regular basis, what I do, I take some courses and I also learn from my colleagues that what new things are coming. So if you want to learn new things, so interaction is very much required, right? And my suggestion is you should create a group, right, where you can learn new things. So let's suppose you went to the restaurant, right? So what you can do, you can talk to the restaurant person or restaurant owner. He will give you a lot of idea about the business, right? That how he is running the business. If you want to analyze the numbers, you should have the great idea of business model, right? So if you will interact with restaurant owner, so he will tell you that how much sales he is able to perform. So let's suppose he is able to perform X sales. So what raw material is required to perform this much sales, right? How much salary he does pay. So if you get the great understanding of business model, which you can attain from big businesses, or even though you can get this understanding from small businesses. There are other things which you can use to get more idea. You can interact with industry experts, you can read news on regular basis to get more information from the people. So if you are interacting with more and more experts, you will get more and more clarity about subject and domain. First of all, I will suggest to the students that your basics of finance should be very clear. What most of the students they do, they try to jump to the advanced topics. They try to learn advanced subjects like equity research, financial model, credit, etc. If your basics are not clear, I can give you the assurance you won't be able to understand anything. So basics of finance, like you should know about the financial statements, how to calculate the basic ratios, how do we prepare and analyze the financial statement. If these concepts are clear, right? If you know that how financial management is useful in finance, so then you will be able to understand the advanced concept. Now, once you understood the basic, then you can jump to the advanced concept. Now, once you have started learning the advanced concept, your revision is very much required, right? You have to do a lot of practice. What students they do, they sit in class and they try to learn, right? But if you want to learn, your own research is also very much required. So you have to do a lot of research after the sessions. If you are ready to dedicate equal time, right? You are ready to dedicate time for research, you are ready to dedicate time to do practice, then you will be able to understand the advanced concepts. And third most important thing is keep yourself updated. If you will keep yourself updated, you will be definitely getting the best company in the industry. So that's my suggestion.